Welcome to the Raw Quiz Show. To those who are about to die, we salute you. I am joined tonight by Rachel Wall, Jack Cornwall,
Yo,
Tim Robbins,
Yep.
sort of Byron Lafayette,
Hey.
and Gail Robbins,
Woo.
which I think this is the first time I actually said that out loud. So,
yep.
all right. Well, let's start with some housekeeping. Last time I did a comment question, which was the last time I had Bojangles. As of that recording, Jack won by virtue of being the only one who guessed, but also it looks like maybe he searched the Facebook post and got the exact date.
I actually didn't. I just guessed.
Oh, well, either
Yeah,
way,
we'll go with that.
Likely story.
yeah.
Searching the Facebook post requires too much work.
I
I was banking on being the only comment.
Well, it worked. So even if somebody else had commented, you can't get more correct than correct. So, all right.
we'll let them have it.
I got you guys on find my iPhone. That's how I knew.
I hope not. All right. Our first question for the night is a culture question for 10 bow points. How much longer is the extended version of Ridley Scott's Gladiator than the theatrical version?
Jack,
Jack,
15.56 minutes.
that is correct. 10 bow points. Where are these bow points going?
Well, I feel bad hitting Byron since he's like driving and talking on the phone at the same time. So I'll just hit Gail instead.
Hi.
If
All right, miss 115. 18.
I know. She's like, hey, I'm only winning by 20 now.
Look,
Gail.
If you were gonna
driving
hit me, I was seriously considering faking an accident and then cutting off the call.
Like,
Yeah.
So it seems this is the first real death of the Raw Quiz Show. Man got killed in trivia and in real life in the same night. That's a rough go.
Oh no.
All right. Our next question is a random category question for 10 sword points. We are going to play The Price is I. So
Best category in the game.
if you are
Shitty.
not familiar with The Price is I, the way it works is like The Price is Right. I have an item from Amazon. These guys are not allowed to Google, so their hands have got to be up. Byron's driving, so I'm gonna take the honor system here.
hands on the wheel, Byron.
Yeah, he's taking his life into his own hands anyway, so it's probably the best reinforcement I could have for this. But of course, each of you will get the opportunity to place a value. Nice job, Tim. on this special object I have gotten from Amazon. You have to come closest to the whole dollar value. We don't worry about cents. It's just whatever the last dollar was. We don't round at all. It's just whatever it is. If it was $6.69, it would just be $6, right? So if you go over, you are not eligible to win the points, and it is whoever comes closest without going over wins. This week we have a special item for you guys. It is
Ooh.
yes, and I will read the description of it in a little bit because the answer was over there. So, but that's that.
So Byron, I know you can't see this. It's
Oh, I actually just got home and got
okay.
in. So I was able to see the picture here.
Good. All right. Well, I'm gonna stop screen sharing and then I'm going to read the description here. It is Mithrojan is the company that produces it. It's a Roman officer centurion historical helmet armor piece. It weighs 18 grams. It is made of steel. All right. So this
18
is
grams?
So wait, that's
Yeah.
just
Really light.
So is it like a real size helmet?
It is a real size helmet.
Okay.
But it's only 18 grams.
And
Yeah.
made of
I imagine-
steel?
Yeah, I imagine it's quite a thin. I think it's just a costume piece, guys.
Okay.
It's like
that was
styrofoam with
kinda like
steel
my-
overlay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
paper mache with tinfoil over the
It's
top.
steel leaf. Not even gold leaf, yeah. Steel leaf. Yeah.
Although to be honest, steel's not that expensive for the cheap stuff anyway.
But
Anyway,
it's heavy. Interesting.
so let's see who will go first.
Oh, one last question here.
Sure.
The plume of it, like, what is the? Does it say what the plume is made of?
Let me double check.
Probably not
It
ostrich.
looked it looked like just a push broom that was put on the top of it.
Yeah, it's
Slightly
it's,
contoured, yeah.
it's whatever Marvin the Martian has. Let's see.
Oh, is it a
Okay.
Marvin the Martian hat?
No, it's not. It's not.
Similar
I
style though.
love Marvin the Martian.
It does not say what the plume is made of.
Okay.
Oh, no. Made from red dyed horsehair. So
All right.
that's fairly authentic for the rest of it to not be.
That's probably the most valuable piece on the helmet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. With that being said, we'll do reverse scoreboard order for our bidding. Rachel, how much do you think this thing costs?
$48.
All right, Rachel is at $48. Byron.
I'm gonna guess. $47.
$47. Tim, where are we at with this?
I'm gonna guess $69.
$69. Nice. All right.
Whoa.
Jack.
In true Price is Right fashion, I'm just gonna say $49.
$49.
Oh.
All right. Well, the actual retail.
Wait,
value-
Gail hasn't guessed.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Gail, my apologies.
I'll go 70.
70. Okay. Well, my apologies, Gail. I should
Right.
especially be apologizing because actual retail value is $79.95 or 79 for the purposes of this game. So Gail gets the points anyway, and her only target is Jack. Not that it was
Of course,
likely
like
to-
alphabetical order, the damn scoreboard moves me next to her.
It's not like
Nice.
she would have chosen differently if they were bow points. Let's face it.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean,
Edit back.
All right, well, let's have a chance for vengeance because this is a science question for 10 bow points. How many of Robert Wadlow, the tallest person in recorded history, would it take to reach the moon?
Tim,
Tim, what do you have?
I had no. Nope, I did that backwards. Hang on.
Jack,
Jack, what do you have?
157,625,000
That's
ish.
not what I have.
Tim,
Tim, what do you have?
141,332,437.
That is much closer, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I skipped out on the extra 11 inches. I should have just done it by 9. It would have been a lot closer.
Well, honestly, the difference between Tim and mine is a rounding error at best. So,
Yeah,
Tim-
140
I know, I was-
million would have been a
I was
lot
like-
closer.
I'm like, by the time you multiply it that much, that inch is going to be so far off, though.
Yeah,
was like-
it's true.
Yeah.
Well, in Wikipedia had him at 8 foot 11.1 inches. So I was just like, do I include the 0.1 inches? Sure.
Do I include the 0.1?
Although I guess doing the 2.72 meters would have probably been a little bit easier than
Yeah.
Probably.
Tim did show
trying
us
to do
the-
inches to the moon. That gave me a lot.
Well,
Well-
I mean, I already have feet to the moon written down plus inches.
All right, we're
Oh,
getting
now we
sec-
double Byron.
We've had one, yes. What about second Byron?
So what kind of points were those?
Those were 10 both points. So
Hmm.
He has arrived now. Now you can get him so he won't get in a car accident.
True.
It's arrived.
now it's appropriate to kill him.
Yeah.
Or we could just kill
He'll survive
Rachel.
this attack.
Oh, so you're
Could
gonna hit
go
him,
after Rachel. No.
Rachel. Oh,
Nope. Not
No.
going after Rachel either.
He's
oh,
gonna hit.
not
gonna go
not
after
Rachel.
Gale.
Okay,
Oh, Gale again? Yes.
Gale.
Big lead.
Even the
Wait, how many-
competition.
I haven't looked at the scoreboard. How many points do I have?
40.
40.
Okay.
In case you're wondering, that's not good.
No, I know. I thought I had like 10 or something, so I was very nervous.
All right. So Byron is taking long enough to get on camera that we know he doesn't wear his mask while driving.
No, he said it wasn't on when he called it.
It that would be the worst thing ever if we found out that, like, say one of us found out where he lived or something, we confronted him and he just happened to be wearing it.
Yeah. That Byron, like, he walks around LA with the full Al Qaeda mask on.
How many masks do you have, Byron?
I have. Let me think here.
Look, if the answer's more than one, it's too
If
many.
the answer is let me think, it's plenty.
I would normally agree with you. However, since 2020, I would imagine a lot of people have at least a decent number of, lower face masks.
Okay, I assume we're not talking about just common face masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like the full masks.
Like
Yeah.
Halloween masks.
I do have the paintball mask that I wear normally onto here. I also have a wolf mask that I've used before for other like podcast type stuff. And then I do have a V for Vendetta mask as well.
Of course you do.
Of course you
Of
do.
course you do. All right.
I would expect nothing less.
I know.
All right. Remember the fifth question, even though this is the fourth. Our next question is a history question for 10 normal points. It is now well known that the Roman Colosseum could be flooded for naval combat. How deep could they make the water?
Tim.
Tim, what you got?
I have. That's not
He's talking
right.
real
5
loud.
feet.
Gail.
5 feet.
5 feet is correct. So.
Wow.
Really?
Tim is already
I
said,
figuring out
like,
how to stretch
1,200,
these
and
out.
I was just like, hang on a minute.
He is
like-
full on stretching out, doing like the Omar and the Chris.
No, what he was doing is he was going, wait a minute, like
Yeah.
people would be drowned in this depth.
Well, and there's holes, so the water would all leak out if it's
Yeah.
too deep.
Yeah, you can't have it too high either, because then the prospect of your combatants being able to reach the people in the stands.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, 5 feet is about as safe as you could get.
As you're trying to kill each other in the Coliseum.
Look, safe for the spectators, nothing safe for the people in the arena.
Apparently, it said they used flat bottom boats so they could sail around.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
you couldn't have anything that had much heft to it. Or
No.
Well, either way, look, I don't want to see people kill people for sport. But I'm just saying, if we're gonna have all these series documenting the Roman Colosseum, I need a scene of this at some point. That is way too cool to not be in a movie somewhere. I guess we are getting a sequel to Gladiator. So come on, Ridley Scott.
Flat bottom
have
boat.
What bottom boat
Apparently, they would also add animals to it as well.
in the
such as-
water combat?
Yeah,
What, Nile crocodiles or something?
Yeah, that's what I
like seals and seals and hippos.
Oh,
Made-
hippos.
Damn.
Hippos are dangerous. That
but they were trying to make it, real life sea monsters.
yeah, I'd rather the crocodile. Forget the
Yeah.
freaking hippo.
For real.
Mhm.
Ha! Byron, you have brown hair.
You know how easy it is to dye your hair, Rachel?
Rachel has decided to quit the show just to focus on figuring.
She is no longer Googling question answers.
Speaking of which, our next question is a history question for 10 sword points. Over the course of Alexander the Great's 15 years of conquest, how many battles did he lose?
Gale never lost a battle.
Yes, that is correct, Gail. That was 10
It's
sword
impressive.
points. That is impressive. 10 sword points. Is it Tim? Or is it Jack?
We'll bring Tim back down.
That's only so she can move to the top of the score.
I gotta run away from you and sword. Put us
Yeah,
on a level playing field here.
And by level, you mean the alphabet rules.
Yeah.
Alright. Our next question, a culture question for 10 bow points. All right. How large is the map of Greece used in Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Byron,
Byron.
I believe it's 80 miles.
No.
Jack.
Well,
Tim.
actually, hold on.
Jack.
I still don't think that's correct, but
130 km, which amounts to 80 km.
Jack.
Tim.
Jack. Jack.
Donkey.
wait. Byron said 80 miles, right?
He
Yeah.
did.
I got a
that's
different answer than that.
That's correct.
I have 90.7 square miles.
Mhm.
Okay, let me double check then.
But it says the world of ancient Greece in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, 130 km, which is 62% bigger
Yeah,
than
that's the
map,
world. He said the
which
map.
amounted to 80 km.
If you search how large is the map of Greece in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it comes up as 90.7 square miles.
I mean, I think we all
So-
settled that I won this, so I think we can move on.
Yeah.
you know?
I should give it to
I
Byron.
mean, Byron needs the HP one way or another, or bleed, or
Okay.
I vote Byron.
All
so
right.
90.7 is apparently playable area because they take out a chunk of mountains. I don't know, for whatever that's worth.
Whatever the case, we'll give Byron some charity bow points here. And who's getting hit, Byron?
Oh, let me look at the scoreboard here. Can I hit
Who's that?
anybody?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I think I'm gonna hit.
You sure you want to share the bottom with Rachel still?
That's true. That's true.
I came to your rescue, Byron. And I don't mean that in a manipulative way.
Oh,
You don't? I would.
The same person who's been trying to figure out your identity for the last
But
hour.
Jack is also Googling.
Byron's
let
trying
me
to silence the
talk
witnesses.
because I think that one of the main problems I see here is that we don't have a clear front runner. So I think I'm going to give us a clear front runner.
Okay.
And so I think, man, I think I'm gonna have to hit. I think I'm gonna have to hit Tim. I think
Oh,
the feminist in me is coming out right now.
I knew I like you, Byron.
Well, That was unexpected, to be honest.
I was like hanging on.
That was-
I think I'm gonna have to hit
That was out of character.
It was out of character for me to be generous.
Yeah. That part.
All right.
Pressure though.
Our next question, a random category question for 10 sword points. We are going to play Pictionary
Oh,
and
peaches.
Godzilla.
Peaches.
Bowser.
Rickroll.
Ah.
Oompa.
Yeah.
The
all
Red
right.
Sea.
Here we go.
Noah.
Mario.
Thin
Line.
red line.
A bowl of soup.
The canoe.
It's a flat bottom boat.
The
A
bull
duck.
with legs.
Oh, it's one of those.
It's a
Viking
warship.
A rowboat.
Yes.
Something
A ship
with
in the
oars.
Colosseum.
Row
Which
ship,
book
boat,
you've been
attack
reading?
thing, Viking ship.
She said a road ship boat.
Longboat.
It's bigger. It's
What's
significantly
that
bigger.
book you've been reading?
There are
A
some
galley?
in Ben-Hur.
A galley?
Yes. Byron wins.
Hey,
What did you say?
A
A
galley.
galley.
Galley is correct.
I thought
Byron,
that
you-
was a
Say
kitchen.
Ben-Hur.
no, a galley is a type of boat. It's like bigger than a longboat, but smaller than like something huge.
Also a kitchen.
smaller than something.
Yes, it's also a
Small-
kitchen.
Smaller than like the life size at that you're building.
Yeah.
Smaller than something huge might be an episode title.
Yeah.
So the 15th century galleys were listed as at least 120 to 150 feet in length.
Which
Mm,
sounds enormous,
Oh.
but in terms of like seafaring vessels, it's not very big.
No, smaller than
Yeah.
something big.
All right, those were
Oh,
10 sword
What's this
points.
chat
Byron.
rated before I respond to that, Jack?
I can edit this out.
Okay.
So say
Yeah,
what
I'll
you're
be
gonna
good.
say.
I knew what you were gonna say. It's okay. I almost said it on myself.
I think we all know what was going to be said. Okay, we can move on.
Yes, we know what's going to be said because that is what she said. All right, Byron. These are 10 sword points. You can either hit Rachel or you can continue
Or you
to
can hit
finish.
him again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
curse you and your feminism.
Aaron, don't do it. Don't hit me.
hatchet Tim into the ground.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Don't do it. Us underdogs gotta stick together.
I mean, I'm tempted to rise above the bottom of the barrel, but then I also don't like that Jack and Tim are tied.
True, can't have that.
Can't have that.
But you and Rachel are tied.
Hey, shush.
You know what? I didn't realize that. I didn't.
But
Yeah.
Byron, we all know you're gonna win, so ignore me for now.
If you kill her off, you'll have just more time to research.
Oh.
That's true. But I'll pause
Yeah.
my research if you show mercy.
If you kill her off, your mom's going to be telling you she's getting random calls from this lady asking about you.
Oh.
We
All
still
right,
need to
Byron.
confirm his mom is still alive.
Oh.
Byron, listen to the voice of reason.
Okay.
Don't hit me.
Yeah. Hang on just a second. Ryan, check your Facebook.
Bet me!
All right. I've decided who I'm going to hit.
Okay.
I'm going to hit Tim.
Tim? They call me Tim.
How do you
Thank
feel
you,
about
Byron.
Uh,
First, you're
Live up to my
but
word,
inevitable
and I'll
betrayal.
stop being Nancy Drew for right now.
well, what I was messaging Ryan about was that unfortunately the points must now hit Rachel. I was doing a Solomon test to see who would beg for mercy for the other if I targeted them.
Wow. You know what?
All
I
right.
can get down with this. Sure.
Rachel's like, now I'm
so
searching
sorry,
for you for
Rachel.
real for the rest of it.
Yeah. I don't like that. That wasn't very nice.
This is the most dramatic and time-consuming allocation of
I
points
know.
I've ever seen. So we're gonna move on.
Let's go.
I'm gonna remember that, Byron. An elephant never
Yeah.
forgets.
She's gonna remember for 3 more questions.
That's all that's left. So, all right. Our next question is a science question for 10 sword points. What is the base unit for measuring tensile strength?
I don't even know what you just said.
What is the base unit for measuring tensile
should
strength?
know that.
Jack,
Jack, what do you have?
Pascal
Yes, that is correct.
or megapascals? So they have
That-
both.
Yeah, that's just a higher increment
Okay.
to the same
I
unit.
am ashamed. I should have known that.
I was gonna
Ten-
say, with your engineering degree, you should have known that. They also use PSI, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
saw
been a
that
very
too.
long time since school.
that's why I was like the Pascal.
Since you sort of doubted it and guessed, you did Pascal's wager. For 10 sword points, who you hitting?
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna hit Gil. I was gonna hit Tim just to be just.
I was waiting for it. I was just like, man, he's gonna swing on me. I just know it.
But Jack
I
is the
see how
true
it is.
feminist. He's equal opportunity
Yeah.
destroyer.
Wants to get us all down there. All right.
Right. Next question. By the way, the remaining questions are hostile. I think almost all of them were hostile this episode. So, our next question, culture question for 10 bow points. How many of seasons were there of HBO series Rome?
Byron.
Ron?
Byron.
There were 2.
Byron, that is correct for 10
Yeah.
bow points.
Yeah.
Somebody is a fan of the show.
Or just
Yeah.
a fan of cinema and shows in general. So
I didn't even hear
know
what
all
show
of
it
that.
was. What
It-
show was it?
Rome.
Rome.
Not
Okay.
Ron.
I never heard of it.
I haven't either.
Because it was only on for
It's an
2
HBO
seasons.
show.
Because it was only on for 2 seasons. Yeah.
And on HBO. So yeah.
All right, Byron, where are these bow points going?
Okay, so because I played a dirty trick on Rachel, I'm going to let her choose who I hit.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh.
I don't know if I trust this now. I'm not. No, that's sweet, but I'm not doing it.
She's like,
on me.
I question these intentions.
And now
Thank you,
because
but no thank you.
and,
Now because
now because she showed mercy, I have to hit her. No, I'm just joking.
Wow.
Wow.
I am going to hit. I'm going to hit Gale.
Oh, that's like the last
Oh.
person I would have picked.
Back
That was
to
a mighty
back.
have
Gale
fallen.
hits.
You
Wow.
weren't gonna
third-
go just like I got Rachel last time. I could have gotten Tim. I'll do Tim this time around. You know.
nope.
Well, Gail, you've gone quite a while without getting hit the way you are now. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Man.
Last question for the episode. It is a random category question for 10 sword points. The elimination game. Hands up, guys.
What order are we going in so I can move my
Yeah.
screen?
Okay. We will go. It'll be Rachel, Jack, Tim, Gail, Byron. Rachel, Jack, Tim, Gail, Byron.
Got it.
Everybody wanting to rearrange screens, go ahead, do that.
Yeah.
So me, Jack, Tim, Gail, Byron.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Rachel, start us off with traditional zoo animals.
Elephant.
Jack,
Zebra.
Tim,
Tiger.
Gail,
Red panda.
sure. Byron,
I'll allow it.
Hippo.
Rachel,
Otter.
Giraffe.
Tim,
Flamingo.
Penguin.
Y'all are stretching this. Byron,
There's penguins in like every zoo.
Yeah.
All right.
penguins, sure, but flamingos and otters, come on now.
I grew up in
It's
Florida, dude. All of
Yeah.
the zoos have flamingos in them.
Whose go is it?
Byron.
Oh, a
Byron.
walrus.
Fish.
Rachel.
He just canceled all fish. Polar bear.
Alligator.
We'll go eagle.
Ooh, good one. Byron.
Python.
Rachel.
Gorilla.
Oh, I can't believe that hadn't been said yet. Jack.
Chimpanzee.
I could go through the primates now.
A ring-tailed sloth.
Gail.
Wolf.
Byron.
Anaconda.
Rachel.
Butterfly.
That is stretching to the breaking point.
Is that-
They
is that
had
an-
a butterfly exhibit at the North Carolina Zoo. You saw it as well as I did.
I said traditional zoo animals,
Traditional.
not every zoo animal possible.
I don't
To be
care.
fair,
That's why I was
traditional is
like-
a little vague.
That
That's why I
counts.
glared at Red Panda. Like, there's got to be like 3 of them in zoos across the country. You know?
Butterfly counts.
Fine. Mountain lion.
Caper. It's a South American animal. It's
Yeah,
not-
I've seen it.
Okay.
It's basically an ugly anteater,
Yeah.
and they're already ugly. So
Thanks for giving Gail her animal, by the way.
fair point.
Sure, we'll go anteater. Why not? I wasn't gonna, but why not?
Byron,
Jaguar.
Rachel,
Cheetah.
Jack,
Lemur.
Aardvark.
Panther.
Is aardvark a traditional zoo animal?
I mean, if anteater is, and aardvark is too, right? They're similar.
You got that whole strange line right there. All right, Byron.
Rattlesnake.
The whole snake emporium.
I'm noticing a pattern here because Jack is stuck on the primates and Byron's doing snakes. Rachel,
Corn snake.
And in tradition, we'll just go with baboons.
White-tailed deer.
we've got to end this category.
Go, Gail.
I was gonna say, we can go for a long time.
We'll go for elk.
For elk.
Okay, Byron.
Orange orangutan.
Oh, you
Are there
messed it up.
color varieties of orangutans?
I don't know, but he's gonna try it.
I was like, I thought they only came in the one color.
Next question.
Go,
Rabbit.
Rachel.
What?
Rabbit.
Rhinoceros.
Gazelle.
Llama.
Just naming animals now.
I'm pulling the plug on this. Forget it.
Be like, you could have killed off a traditional zoo animal at any time.
The narrator takes 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
He's
you
like,
know
I'm
what?
gonna take 5 points from all of you.
I'm just gonna.
How about you give us each 5 points?
I like that idea.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a random number generator.
Emu.
But ostrich.
Wait, are we still going?
Lion.
Tarantula.
King Cobra.
All right. So the random number generator is doing 1 through 5 here. I'm gonna screen share so y'all can see it.
So we can see the answer. Is it gonna be the first one that
Yes.
guesses?
Yes. All right. So we're gonna use my screen here. So it'll be Rachel is 1, Jack is 2, Tim is 3, Gail is 4, Byron is 5. I'm gonna click generate, and it's 5. Byron, you're eliminated.
Oh, you're eliminated. Just
Wait.
from how we're still going in the
We're just killing them off?
Look, that lasted too long for someone not to be eliminated. So
That's not really fair.
no, it's not, and I make no claim that it is.
There is no fairness in this game.
All right,
I'm
Rachel.
impressed with all of us, though.
I
That was
allowed
like
too
the
much.
longest elimination game I think we've ever had.
No,
Yeah.
no.
That's just the longest elimination round. We still have
Yeah.
4 more.
No. The worst, before I banned Google on that
Yeah,
question,
was the ice cream.
Byron, Jack, and Josh went for like 10 minutes on ice cream
Oh
flavors.
my gosh. I could probably go for a while on that one.
Yeah, it was wild. And then at that point, I was like, all right, Google is no longer allowed for this. All right.
Yeah.
Rachel, start us off with Russell Crowe movies.
Les Miserables.
Sure. Jack.
Gladiator.
Tim.
Master and Commander.
A
Yeah.
Beautiful Mind.
Rachel.
Oh, dang it. I forgot Byron was out. I don't know.
And now Rachel's out.
Now Rachel's out.
That's good because I couldn't think of another one.
I know. I'm like, oh god.
He did
Like,
a Robin
Les Mis
Hood
was like
movie.
the one I knew, and then I'm like, oh yeah, he was in A Beautiful Mind.
I had Robin Hood left. That was the only other.
Well, y'all could have the worst Thor movie.
Ooh.
Oh,
God,
yeah,
Thunder.
that's true. I forgot about that.
They wasted him in-
Road Rage one from a couple of years ago too. I can't remember the name of it.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
All right. Jack. Start us off with, this is going to sound stupid.
Well, I mean,
There's a surprising number of them if you know, but famous fictional swords.
oh, I mean, well, the Master Sword starts.
That's a good one. Tim,
Caliber.
Gail.
Frodo's little light up one.
But what's it called?
I forgot.
That could have been a cereal box reward. Jeez.
The name of Frodo's sword was Sting.
Yes.
it was.
And it's good because I didn't have any other one.
Oh, that was quick thinking because I didn't even think about that.
Oh, from Game of
Yeah.
Thrones. Forgot about that one.
Yeah,
Say, I had a couple, but not a lot.
well,
Yeah.
it's like, that's why I said there's a surprising number of them. Like when you get to thinking about it, it's like, oh, there's many. It's
Yeah.
just,
It's just naming them.
yeah.
That one sword from Princess Bride that they made
Yeah.
for the six-fingered
You know,
man.
Aragorn
Aw.
sword.
That
What's
was
that one
a name
called?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onduril.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have another weapon-based one. So, Jack, start us off with weapons before firearms.
Oh
Sword.
man.
What
Tim.
did you say?
Weapons
Sword.
before
Oh,
firearms.
sword. Morningstar.
Slingshot.
Mace.
Blowgun.
Axe.
You took mine, you bitch. Hammer.
Tim wins.
Pole arm. Okay. Yeah.
Tim
Yeah.
wins.
Hammer.
Did nobody say spear?
No, we didn't. I didn't get to spear. That was like all I was thinking was like, I'm like, okay, we're going to axe after this.
Blowgun threw
Flail?
me off.
That's one of
Like,
I was hoping it would throw Tim off too, but it didn't work.
blowgun is like what you expect when you're down to like 16 weapons. You know, like it's not like a top 5.
I mean, honestly, I could have just said rock.
Yeah. Stick.
True.
The
Appropriate
initial weapon.
Yeah, I was
weapon?
about to say.
Yeah.
The people's elbow.
These hands.
Look, the rock,
The rock.
the rock that Kane used took
There you
able
go.
to disabled. All right, Tim, those were 10 sword points appropriately. You can hit Jack or you can hit Gale.
Gail's been hit enough tonight. I don't want to give her a complex.
All right.
We'll go with
Then
Jack.
I know where
10
you sleep.
Right. We're going to classify these as 10 stolen axe points then.
Axe points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you very much. This has been an excellent episode of the Raw Quiz Show. It's been a blast. No comment question for this week. Thank you, all my combatants. I appreciate it. Have a good night, day, or whenever you're listening. All right.